Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today I'm going to show you how to make ground cinnamon using cinnamon sticks. Awesome, I love freshly ground cinnamon. Really easy to do, simple ingredients. If I can do it, you can do it. Before I move on, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Let's get started. First, why might you want to use freshly ground cinnamon? Well, it smells so much better and it also tastes better. You can just use the normal store brand, Kroger brand or whatever cinnamon, but if you want to elevate your dishes up, use some freshly ground cinnamon. It is awesome and it's so fragrant, like it just smells absolutely amazing. And so you're gonna need some cinnamon sticks, and the cinnamon sticks that I have came from Olive Nation. Olive Nation is the sponsor of today's episode, so thank you for that. And they are a great company located here in the United States in Massachusetts, and they specialize in providing high quality ingredients to the restaurant industry and bakeries, as well as home cooks and home chefs. Here we are over on their website, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about them. They have all kinds of different products available to you, all kinds of different chocolates you can see here. Lots of different extracts, vanilla extracts, a lot of different flavorings and extracts. Oil, of course, Olive Nation. I would think of olive oil, and a lot of different olive oils and different oils that you can buy. Spices, of course. That's where I got these cinnamon sticks and so much more. Also, they are highly rated on Google. They have an average of 4.9 out of 5 stars with nearly 1,200 reviews on Google. That's really, really good. And then on Amazon, they sell some of their products over on Amazon as well. And each one of their products is at least a 4.5 over there, with a good sample size, like 50 to like 700, 1,000 reviews per product, which is really, really good. Really great company specializing in high quality products. If you're interested in picking up some cinnamon sticks from them, make sure to check them out or anything else that you might find on their website. And there is a discount code that you can use. You type in MATT20, M-A-T-T 20 at checkout, and you will get 20% off your order. And you can use that code as many times as you want. It's not going to run out. A lifetime discount code for you all if you want to do that. So there you go, check out Olive Nation. So there's a variety of ways on how you can do freshly ground cinnamon. One way that I really like, especially if I just want a small amount, is to use a microplane. This is a microplane, but I typically, if you've seen a lot of my videos, and if you see where I use zest, and use zest like orange zest or lemon zest, or lime zest in recipes, I will use this microplane, but you can also use it with cinnamon sticks. So you'll just take your microplane, you'll take a cinnamon stick here, and you'll just run it over you can just like run it over if you want to add some cinnamon to ice cream, if you want to add it to maybe some rice pudding or something like that, just on top. You can take some fresh cinnamon and go like that. Okay? And then that's about how it comes out, like this. It's not super, super fine powder like you might find when you buy it at the store. But it's definitely fine enough, and it smells so good that it works perfectly for toppings and for your needs. And if you needed just maybe like a 1/4 teaspoon or a 1/2 teaspoon, you could definitely sit there for a few minutes and grind it by hand with the microplane if you wanted to. A couple other manual ways that you can make your own ground cinnamon is by putting the cinnamon sticks in like a Ziploc bag and taking a meat tenderizer and just keep pounding it. Another popular way for hand grinding is using a mortar and pestle. You just put them in there and you'll grind it. That's kind of an old school, very traditional way, but people still love to grind spices that way. One of the most popular ways that's mechanical is using a spice grinder. That's specifically what it's made for. It's to grind spices and cinnamon sticks. So if you grind a lot of spices at home, pick up a spice grinder. A coffee grinder will work as well. It's not quite as good as the specific spice grinder. The food processor doesn't really work that well. At least mine doesn't work that well. It doesn't do a good job. A better option than the food processor would be a high-speed blender. The Vitamix brand comes to mind. This is not a Vitamix, But if you have a Vitamix, that will work really, really well for grinding your own cinnamon. This is from Home Geek. It's kind of like a Vitamix knockoff, but this works really well as well. So what you'll do is you will just take your blender. I already have some in here that I was grinding earlier. And I'm just going to put some sticks in there. Some of these awesome cinnamon sticks from Olive Nation. Okay. Yeah, I'll put that one in there as well. And you'll put on your lid. And then we're going to let this run. You don't want to let it run for too long on high speed. Like, don't go over 30 seconds. But I have the speed all the way up to high. And I'm just going to hit start. All right, turn it off, take a look. And already it does such a much better job than the food processor does. Take a look. I can still see there's a really fine powder on the edges, which is amazing. That's exactly what I want. But then on the inside here, if you'll see, I don't know if you can see that very well on camera. Hopefully I can zoom in there. And you'll see that there are bigger chunks in there, which we'll try to get that a little bit finer. Okay. Remember, just don't do it more than about 30 seconds at a time. Oh yeah, that is looking fantastic. And then if you want to, you can take like a little sieve here and just to catch any bigger chunks. I need a bigger bowl for this. And then I'm going to set those aside, and then you could put those back in the blender and blend them some more. So here are the remnants again, a little bit bigger chunks, and that's still cinnamon gold. Just run that back through the blender, or again, if you have a coffee grinder or spice grinder, throw that in there. And then this is the cinnamon powder, very, very fine. There you go. There are a few methods on how you can make your own freshly ground cinnamon. It is amazing. Also, if you want to pick up cinnamon sticks, head over to olivenation.com and use the code MATT20 and get 20% off your order. Once again, my name is Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or requests, put them down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care.